Folks, welcome to another episode of That Ninja Show. Shinobi One here. I want to start off on a tragic note. The martial arts community, the Hollywood stunt community, suffered a great loss on August the 18th with the loss of Mr. Steven Lambert. Steven Lambert was a viable stuntman and very valued through the martial arts community with his studies. He worked closely with James Woods as being his stunt actor, so to speak. Worked on some of Arnold Schwarzenegger films, and then of course we in the Hollywood Ninja movie community know him from such films as Revenge of the Ninja and Ninja 3: The Domination. So also was in Blind Fury with Sho Kosugi. Worked very well with Sho, as well as some of the other people involved in those movies through the years. So we send our hearts out to Mr. Lambert's family. They chose to keep things on the private side, and hopefully everybody will do their best to respect their wishes. I unfortunately did not get to meet that man. There is a great interview with him with Viking Samurai, who is here on YouTube. I will link that great interview. I know he has more to share with his time with Steven Lambert. And then also Steven created a novel that chronicled his time through the years in working in movies. So I will also find the link to that book and post it here in this video. But from all of us in the ninja community, I'm very saddened to hear about that news. I was hoping to reach out to him because a lot of my buddies that are a part of the ninja movie community have had some interactions with him, and from what I've seen in the interview with Viking Samurai, he was a stand-up guy and very humorous and very kind-hearted. So my heart goes out to his family, and the world loses a great warrior and a treasured martial artist. Steven and your family, we wish you all the best. Rest in peace. Welcome back, folks. This has been a busy couple of weeks, to say the least, in tragic time and in some times of positivity and triumph and good times as well. So without further ado, we're gonna talk about some of the other things for this episode of That Ninja Show. While I was between filming content, I got the opportunity to meet up with a couple of brothers, Jackson and David, who run a podcast called Stumbling Down History Road. They are kind of geared along the lines of reminiscing about the things that we enjoyed as kids and growing up. So it was kind of awesome to be a part of that. They had a podcast that they put together to discuss about samurai films. Now, I'm not going to make too many excuses, because I know excuses are like, well, I'll keep it PG-13. Excuses are like elbows. A lot of people have them. So But I will say that I took a nap before I got on with them, and I was running late. So if I sound groggy like I do, well, I sound pretty much groggy on here most of the time too. But if I sound a little overly groggy during that podcast, please excuse me, and my apologies to Jackson and David. I don't feel like I was on my A game that night. I was calling in, talking to them on the phone, and a couple of times I would just I'd listen to the conversation that they'd have, and then they would ask, for some of my input, and I kind of felt like a Bruce Willis Fifth Element moment where my answers were pretty close-ended. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I felt bad. So I was like, these guys are not going to ask me back ever again. But great guys. Really enjoyed talking with them. I really enjoyed kind of going through memory road through me, actually, with some of those films, and also opening my eyes up to other films that I had not seen before. So yeah, so Jackson, David, thank you so much. There will be a link to their podcast, their YouTube channel here, Stumbling Down History Road. Definitely check it out. I know that they hit a lot of good topics. There was one that they did about firearms. Me being a gun guy, I hope that they'll revisit that one, and hopefully I'll be a little more awake before I do that one. So really, guys, I appreciate it. It was good times. It is, like I've said before, it is kind of difficult for old buggers like me to get, find people that I can be on the level with and find common ground and talk about some of these great things that we experienced in our past. And it's funny because with YouTube now and putting these videos out, I've found more and more people, and I get that from the feedback that I get from you guys when you review my videos. You'll say, hey, yeah, man, I remember doing that too when I was a kid, thinking about, ninja movies and winning the swords and all the stars and all that stuff. So it's been really great. I really appreciate it. So yeah, if you get a chance, Stumbling Down History Road with Jackson and David, and tune in for more on that ninja show. Whoop, I shook the camera. Be right back. Welcome back, folks. All right, so Saturday, August 19th, came and went with the hurricane and the 5.1 earthquake. The Sho Kosugi meet and greet happened at Republic of Lucha / Republic of Ninja. And the man, the one and only, Sho Kosugi, was there in attendance, showing off some of his movie posters that he's accumulated over the years, and some of the props and costumes from the movies he's worked in, and the scripts and such. There was some people that were diehard Ninja fans, and also Ninja fans of new, because I can see there was a lot of young kids there, so that was good. That was very, very good. There was a pretty girl there too that was wearing a pretty lady there that was wearing a Pray for Death shirt in the background there. But my buddy, my new best friend, Alfonso, known as Fonzo13 on YouTube here, he was in attendance and caught a lot of great footage. There was some pictures that he took of Sho. He actually brought his Revenge of the Ninja one sheet to get it autographed. He also got to see some of the stunt swords, which I've got one of those up there. Collection flex. But yeah, he got a lot of great video, and once I saw that video, all I did was, of course, I try and stay up with Sho Kosugi news, so the first thing I do is I'll search for Sho's name on YouTube to see if there's any new videos that have popped up, and his video showed up, and I was like, holy crap, man, I need to reach out to this guy and ask him, you know, can I link your video to one of my segments, so that way people can see what you experienced at that meet and greet. Now, he went to the meet and greet. He didn't get a chance to go to the Ninja movie night. Hopefully I can find some other footage and link some people's you know, footage to this video as well. Just really want to kind of keep y'all in the loop of all that goes on, you know, talk show wise. So yeah, shout out again to Alfonso and Fonzo13 YouTube channel. Really covers a lot of cool stuff, kind of like, and again, he kind of agrees with me on the same thing about finding common ground, you know, amongst us old geezers that are on. Well, I'm the old geezer. I think he turned 50 not too long ago. I'm a few years older than that, so. But yeah, Fonzo13, there'll be a link to his YouTube channel, or to that video specifically. Go check it out, because you'll get to see a lot of the props and such. And I know a lot of us guys at the Hollywood Ninja movie community on Facebook saw some of these videos and we're like, damn, we should have gone, you know. But I had always joked that, being that I'm one of those old school Star Wars fans, that there's probably a plot to kill off us old Star Wars fans so they can start anew with a new trilogy. They'll remake the old trilogy and do something super stupid with the original trilogy. So I've always had that thought, and the only way they could do it was, you know, to wipe the memory of the original trilogy, is to kill off us old Star Wars fans. So if anything ever happens to me, you know that there was a plot to kill off the old Star Wars fans. Anyways, always had this nightmare that I'd go to Celebration in Anaheim, and someone would do the old Superman the movie move, where they blow up the fault line of the San Andreas, and we fall into the ocean, and then some dude dressed up in a Jedi outfit gets, you know, is there bobbing in the ocean right in front of me, and he says, I got a bad feeling about this, and then a shark eats him, and then that's game over for me. That's when I wake up from the nightmare always. So yeah, so when I said, yeah, I'm just not gonna go, I don't have the funds for it, I don't really have the time to get everything organized to go, and then I find out on Sunday they have like a 5.1 earthquake. I was like, dodge that bullet. So anyway, so yes, check out some of the screenshots that I took in sharing with you guys, but definitely you gotta go check out that video. And if I find more footage, hell yeah, I'm gonna link it here, so be on the lookout for that, folks. And now on to the next thing. Hello folks, once again we're back. Tonight is going to be a collection flex segment. I did find some things in storage. I did locate this little treasure. Asian World of Martial Arts Ninja Starboard. It took some abuse. There were some good shots that I did back in the day. No, I did not stab it with a knife. Some people used to say that when I'd show off my targets from shooting. And my, even though I did wear stormtrooper armor for many, many years with a costuming group, I am one that would fall in the minority of stormtroopers that can shoot, because I was mostly a sand trooper anyways, not a stormtrooper. So, hey, they killed Owen and Baru and a bunch of Jawas, so, and Tuscans. Just saying. Anyway, collection flex. It's not about the board. Wanted to bring up some pieces that I have from my fan club kit that I got from Sho Kosugi back in the day. I still have some pieces that that were originally mine, and then there are some pieces that I've also tried to fill in some holes in my collection, because I know that I've lost some key parts to my fan club package through some moves. But to kind of give you a little background on it, of course, how I got into ninja movies was, of course, right after Star Wars. Got into, really I got more into Revenge of the Ninja right off the bat first, and then went back, saw Enter the Ninja, saw The Master, and then The Master I got caught up into that. And then I remember seeing an article for the SK1 sword, which the elusive sword that I eventually would still like to get a hold of someday. But they had an address for Sho Kosugi in that article, or in that advertisement for the SK1. And so I remember I was I guess I was, what, 13, 14 years old. And I remember seeing that address and was like, well, shoot, I need to see if I can write to him and see if I can reach out to this guy. Because at the time I was a young kid who thought, hey, maybe he teaches people or something. So I had wrote him a handwritten letter as a kid and told him, that my mom would pay him if he would teach me ninja lessons in my backyard. And so I remember getting a handwritten letter from him, and him telling me that I should take up karate and gymnastics. And then he put in a little leaflet, which I'll show a picture of, for the Sho Kosugi Ninja Fan Club. And so, yeah, I remember paying for the fan club, and I got in, a bunch of black and white photos, which I have on my walls now, but I'll post some shots of those. And then there was some other cool stuff, and there goes my cat. So yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff that was involved in it. And one of the things that was kind of cool was he was auctioning off some of his actual props and costumes, and he also had like a catalog that came with one of the fan club packages. And so yeah, I have the little pages that he was offering for the auction on a piece of movie memorabilia. So from the Sho Kosugi Ninja Enterprises, but he listed a bunch of his swords and costumes. He had 2 complete gray ninja uniforms with Tabby used in Ninja 3. Minimum bid was $60 each. He also had Christie's bow and arrows. So there was a Kama Yari that was used in Revenge of the Ninja. So yeah, it was cool to see some of these things. And then also the catalog that he had, where once again it shows that elusive Sho Kosugi SK1 Ninja Toe. And all the cool stuff that came with it. And then you also had his Takagi, also the one used in the Master. So it was pretty cool to see some of these collector's items and see the Tetsubishi that he had. And then also the posters. There were some posters that came out that he had that were seen in at the meet and greet. There they are. So I have that one, and that one. I'm still missing the 9 levels of power. I do have a Pray for Death movie poster. I've got my Revenge of the Ninja movie poster. That's a replica, but I've got a 1 sheet of that coming. I've also got the one from Spain that's incoming. My Enter the Ninja is a true 1 sheet. My other Ninja, Sho Kosugi Ninja posters are originals. The Hunted 1 sheet is original, not a reproduction. So that one I definitely want to get replaced soon and get an actual 1 sheet. Want to try and get them before, of course, people buy them up, because I've been through those collectible runs and seen stuff increase in price over the years. So I'll be posting some of the pictures of the photos that I got in the package, along with the movie synopses that were stapled to the back of those photos. And I do see Sho Kosugi fan club packages that now show up on eBay for a lot of money, man. People want a lot of money for them, and some people are paying for them. But yeah, after the handwritten letter from Sho and then joining the fan club, he did also send me, which I still have to this day, my Pray for Death movie button. I had 2 of them, actually, and I think I gave one to one of my best friends, because he was in the ninja movies too. So I was like, dude, represent. So I still have that one. But yeah, there's a buddy of mine that I think that has my other one, and I gave that to him many, many years ago. And then after the fan club package and after watching the movies over the years, I did have the opportunity to meet Sho and Kane at a karate dojo that I used to train in when I was, again, in my teens. But at the time when I shook his hand, I was kind of starstruck. I had actually ordered a pair of Tabby boots through the dojo there, and it had his little flying sidekick as the logo on it. And I remember walking up to him and just kind of being so starstruck, I just kind of pointed to the box, and I'm like, "You're on this box." And he just kind of laughed at me, because I was kind of starstruck as a teenage kid, because I was like, I'm in karate now, mainly because of you, Sho Kosugi. And so, yeah, I give a lot of credit to him. I did train in martial arts for many years and acquired some injuries along the way, so I've been kind of out of it since then. And my cats are trying to divert my attention. Anyway, so that's kind of my history. I do want to try and meet up with Sho sometime and share those memories with him and thank him for for being an influence of mine. Bruce Lee was another influence of mine over the years, and Sho Kosugi was like the next person in line. I always wanted him to really do a good fight against Van Damme. You know, I remember when I finally saw Black Eagle. It was on cable at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, man, I'm waiting for Sho to beat the monkey stink out of Jean-Claude Van Damme, and then old boy gets caught under a boat rotor, chops him to bits. I was like, what the hell's that? So, I don't know. There goes my cat again, trying to get attention. That is Hella, who is my production assistant / Ninja Kitty / pain in the butt. Anyway, so with that, on to what I've got in store next. I've got a couple of products that I still need to review. I've got some stuff that I ordered a while back that I've been waiting to come in. I definitely want to talk about tabby boots. I've got a hold of what I refer to as probably like the Air Kosugis, which are the Marugo tabby boots that have the air soles to them. Those are inbound. Looking forward to putting those on my feet. I do have another pair of Marugos that kind of look like camel toes. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I could actually show them on YouTube because they may think it's adult material. So I could display it under Instagram with the girls that dance to that Makeba song or whatever the crap that is these days, and kind of just have it hanging. So anyway, not gonna do that. Just kidding. But we will be touching up on some of those boots, and then I eventually am looking to get. There's a gentleman out in Russia that makes the Revenge of the Ninja suit, Enter the Ninja suit, and Ninja 3 of the Domination Ninja suit. I'd like to get a hold of those and try to have 1 or 2 of them here before Halloween. Not that I don't have any plans of going anywhere for Halloween, but wouldn't mind wearing 1 or 2 of them for a video or 2. But that, got some swords that I want to work on. There's a couple of things that I want to change around on some of the swords that I do have. I do have 1 other sword to do a review on. I've got more shuriken coming from the Samurai Connection. Love that place. They rock. And I've got some other things that I still need to review. I did get this in the other day from, they are the Fwoosh Ninja figures. Those are pretty cool, man. I love this indigo blue, and that's the kind of, that would be the dark color that I would want for my go-to ninja outfit, would be that color. So I'll do a review on this soon. I just wanted to kind of show y'all that, as well as show y'all some of the stuff that I've gotten over the years through my collecting of Sho Kosugi. And then, of course, yes, I found the dartboard, the shuriken board. So I gotta figure out where the hell I'm gonna put that. I probably may put it on my chimney. So then that way, if I do miss, I don't stick shuriken in the wall here at the apartment, because I'm sure they'd be pissed if I did that. Anyway, the end of the month is coming, and you know what that means. Contest giveaway. I'm going to be pulling 4 names. 4. There is already a video about the giveaway. If you have not participated in the giveaway and you want to, just comment on it. That's all you gotta do. You have to run through any flaming hoops. You don't have to. If you want to, tell your friends about this channel. That would be great. That would be a bonus for me, not for you guys. um, get the name out there, get more people on here. I really enjoy talking with a lot of you guys. I get messages from buddies of mine that are from other countries, and it's great to hear from them. It really makes my day a lot cooler to hear from you guys and y'all ask about stuff. So if you get a chance, enter in the contest, because at the end of August I'm going to draw 4 names, and then I will announce them, and then I will probably mail out y'all stuff depending on where you live. Probably start mailing out that stuff come September, early to mid-September depending on where you live. And yeah, looking forward to sharing more resources, more stories, and talking about maybe just all of us participating in a movie night or something. And the cat is starting to tick me off. There we go. So, had to grab a box away from her because she was about to shred it. Anyways, so I'm looking to have a movie night. I was thinking about maybe doing one of those, streams where we can get together somewhere and watch a movie together. There's some of y'all that haven't seen The Hunted yet. I know it's available just right now only on Stars, but not a lot of people subscribe to that channel. So I want to look at some other options. Tubi still has a lot of our favorite ninja movies out right now. So if you haven't gone on there, if you're not a subscriber, they're available for free. You can't go wrong with that. You can see Revenge of the Ninja, most of the American ninja movies, The Master, The Octagon with Chuck whispering again. Why is he whispering? I don't know. Anyway, so get a chance out there and go to Tubi to check that out. I'm not being sponsored by them, so you get a chance, check them out if you haven't already, or if you want to just reminisce. So, questions, comments, concerns, conversation. I'm always down for conversation. Email me. My email is here in my YouTube channel. I did sign up a whole new email account, so I don't have a whole lot of crap mail going to it. So my personal emails that I had prior to the Shinobi 1 is running out of room because I got way too much old stuff from like guns and guitars and all sorts of crap. Anyway, comments, concerns, like, subscribe, tell your friends, get the word out. It's really kind of surreal for me that there's over 60 people subscribed to this channel, and this channel's only a little bit over a month old, so it's really kind of cool. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the most is interacting with you that are watching these videos and watching me screw up on some words and stuff too, which is kind of bad, but anyway. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking with you guys. It's really cool to find, like I said, find people on a good common ground and that love these movies that as much as I do and have a passion for them and have enjoyed them for so many years. But then also to collect some of the props and such and share stories about, whether if you met Sho or which movie it was that really influenced you, and if it influenced you in a way where you got started into martial arts or just anything else in your life that just had a positive and profound effect. In this day and age, we're going through a lot, people. People are suffering in a lot of different ways, and yeah, people are suffering in a lot of different ways, and it's really hard to socialize and find common ground and be civil and friends with people again. there's not a lot of friendships out there anymore because of the things that we've gone through and the tragedies we faced. People have lost trust in people. And so I know for myself, I've gone through a lot of crap and still going through a lot of crap. I always say to people that I've talked to, it's like, if you got anything to talk about, even if it isn't about ninja stuff, if you need to vent to someone, email me. If you have my email, email me. If you have me on Facebook, message me. Definitely, I listen, and I don't know everything in the world. I don't see myself as a wise man because I've made a lot of mistakes. I've done some stupid stuff, and of course I've had some tragedy in my life that I'm still paying for. So if you ever need someone to talk to, definitely reach out. You can definitely reach out to me and talk to me. So with that, thank you again. Thank you for your time. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for sharing your stories with me. I look forward to hearing more stories. I look forward to seeing more pictures of collections and of ninja collections and people in ninja outfits and just enjoying that common ground that we have and be friends. Thank you again, folks. Until another time, John Laurel here, Shinobi One, wishing you all the best. Thank you so much.